It's off. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it's me. I done missed a couple plays, my on D&D. Put me in the game, I'm the MVP. Take you out that Yoda, put you in an AMG. I count chicken, she know I'm the rawest. Too Slippery Entertainment, come step in my office.
Brian Anderson here. Joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill. And Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here we go. It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Now here's Curry. Puts one up from 19. And he makes it. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow. He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Johnson with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Curry. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, that was a great trip down the floor. Avdia is a dangerous player around the rim.
Outside Curry. They set the pick. Portland with a rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And it's in there. Walton's got his second basket on the night.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Johnson. And it's Portland scoring again.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Pass to Duncan. Over Avdia. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Smart shot selection.
And here's Abdia. Outside Kamara. It's stolen by Curry. In transition, here come the Warriors. It's picked off. Pass to Johnson. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Now here's Kamara. Puts the move on, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And that one's good.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Here's Curry. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, positioning and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Now here's Curry. Pass to James. Back to Curry. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Johnson. And he's going for the lob. From deep three-point land. Abdia pulls it in.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Deflected! Curry looking it over. The three ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
Spins. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's Klingon. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The shot off that time.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Pass to Levine. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so it's Golden State with it. 8-point game. Here's Thompson. And Klingon pulls it down. Here's Sharp. Oh!
Wow!
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Shot by Levine, no good.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Pass to Klingon. There's the double with Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Left side Sharp. Kick out to Brown. To the wing, right side. Clock at 4. LaVine with a steal.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Well, the combination of speed and athleticism on Thompson's drive makes him a guy that is very tough to cover.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That one's no good. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Pass to LaVine. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, if you're going to go in there, you have to want it. LaVine did.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Avdia. He's off on that one.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Down low, Butler drops it in.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
And it's good. 2 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the paint. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got 6.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Portland leading by 7. Pass to Avdia. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Curry. He's got 5. Shot on the wing. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
Golden State with the ball. James attacking. The kick out. Curry. James. The shot no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Portland. To the inside. Walton. Outside Thibault. Pass to Johnson. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. He's got 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And whether he's torching you off the dribble or off a screen, Steph is one of the best ever at creating space for his shot.
Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Let's go with a 3. Curry with another miss.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. And so he hits the technical free throw. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the half. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that.
And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Good.
Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul of the game. There's a screen. Here's Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Portland leading by 5. Avdia with it. He has 6. Outside Johnson. To the middle. Off his foot.
Defensive violation.
It's being called a kicked ball. So it's Portland now. Portland moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Spins. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Duncan. Left side Butler. Outside Curry. Curry buries the triple.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Pass to Walton. Shot blocked. Now here's Duren. And here's Butler outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down. And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Duncan. Back to James. Gets stolen by Johnson. Takes a 13-footer. Avdia, right side. And yep, it's good. Avdia's got 8 points.
Well, you got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia's showing plenty.
Inside. Thybulle with a steal. Throws it up high. The 3 from Curry. Corner 3, buried by Curry.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. They set the screen. Second chance effort. Duncan, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Down low. Here's James. No points so far. Out left to the wing. Right side Curry. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
So for the Blazers. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Thompson, no good. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Sharpe, no good on the free throw.
Well, for Sharpe, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
Much to the fans' delight, Stan. Shaedon Sharpe's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. BA, back to you.
making the commitment. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Ausar Thompson, can fly.
Pass to Ellis. And here's Levine. Off the mark there with a 3. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sharp. Takes it inside. The Warriors pull it in. Now the Warriors with it. This run now up to 13-2. Back to Thompson. And there's the screen. Rebounded by Dunn. Here's Sharp. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. All right, we'll get back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Curry. Duren the screen. Pulls up, high post. And Walton pulls it down. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And then keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Lets it fly. And the basket by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 6. Here's Sharp. And there's the drive. Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jimmy Butler. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Here's Curry. No good on the quick 3.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have got his back.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Look, over the last few seasons, we've seen Avdija become more comfortable playing through contact.
The Warriors lead by 4. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The free throw drops for Duren.
Well, a lottery pick back in 2022. Jalen Duren brings energy to this team. A big frame, toughness down low.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Outside Johnson. Over Butler. Shot by Johnson, no good. And the Warriors with possession. Butler going in strong. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Johnson. Duren with a steal. The 3, James. And Walton pulls it down. Blazers trailed by 9. Here's Avdija. Johnson outside. Butler rips down the board. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
The 8-footer. That's off. Blazers trailed by 9. Johnson fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. It's stolen by Thibault. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Well, this shows you that Avdia can do it all, making an effective pass there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Curry. 17-footer is in.
Yeah, mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Here's Johnson. With a crossover. And counted.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Curry. Shoots a 3. Buries it from outside.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Curry. The 3 is off. Blazers trail by 8. Johnson. Tries to spin move. Driving inside. Tipped.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms.
Now Curry.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Fires the 3. Now Butler. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he misses the dunk.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks.